Howdy, y'all. I hope you had an excellent and relaxing Christmas break. And now that it's time to go back to school, well, I figured I'd sort of ease us on into it by, well, having us play a game and doing a bit of a competition challenge thing here today. The first thing you're going to have to do is you are going to have to sign up for a free account at this place called Geoguessr. Don't worry, it is, as I said, free and also very easy if you just register with your school account. So follow along with me here. There's a link to the game I've created called Mr. Murray's McDonald's Adventure. When you go there and follow the link, you should basically get this screen right here. If you try to click play, though, it's going to tell you that you need to create an account. So let's go ahead and do that. All right. It gives you a bunch of options on how to do it, but the easiest by far is just to sign up with Google because your school account is considered a Google account. Click on your school account, wait patiently, and there you go. That's it. There literally isn't anything else that you have to do. So I'll click continue and we'll see what happens. I'm going to start with the bare minimum that you need to know. The way this game works is it's going to drop you somewhere in the world on Google Street View right next to a McDonald's, which may not help that much because there are McDonald's in nearly every corner of this earth. Your job is essentially to figure out where you are in the world and drop a little pin showing where you think you are. The closer you are to the right answer, the more points you get. You can use any research you want to. You can wander around the streets in Street View looking for street signs that may help you. Anything you can think of. I'm going to give an example of how to do one in just a minute, but not everyone may have the patience to watch me do it. So if you want to try on your own, you are certainly welcome to. Whenever you get your final score, which will be after you've done 5 rounds, um, at that point, take a screenshot of your final score and you will submit that screenshot to the Google form for the day. So listen up, y'all. Today, the secret word that you are going to need to enter is Google. Google. The first G is capitalized because it's a proper noun. Google. I hope you got that. So, I said this is going to be a competition. Let's take a look at what the leaderboard will be like. So, I've got 3 categories here. The maximum amount of points that you can score in this game is 25,000. If you get that score, well, you go in the perfect score category, no questions asked, even if every one of the students does. Well, I guess I'll just have to make it long enough. I will also have the class high scores. So whoever is the high scoring student from each one of my classes, along with their score posted. And then I will have the top 10 runners up. The It can be pretty hard to get a perfect score. I have had students do it before, so it's possible, but I also want to recognize people who didn't get perfect, aren't number one in their class, but are in the top 10 in, all across all of my classes. And we will post those. I will post it daily for the length of this challenge, which is pretty much going to be the course of this week. All right. Now I'm going to click play, and start game. You probably want to use these default settings because the defaults are already the easiest. Here we go. Okay, I have been plopped down right in front of a McDonald's in who knows where. I mean, it could be in America, but it probably isn't. Mr. Murray tried to put these all over the world. Now, if you've ever used Google Street View before, you should know that you can click anywhere on the screen and drag. Ooh, hello, KFC. You can drag to look around. These arrows down on the ground also show you which ways you can move in. You can move either by clicking on the arrows, or you can just click in the direction that you want to go. You can also zoom in. So, hey, right here, this says Long Beach Mall. That's handy. So, let me take a look and see what Mr. Google says about Long Beach Mall. Where could that be? Long Beach Mall, a world of convenience. Oh, I think I know where it is from this ending here. So contact. Where are you? It's at the corner of Buelerlow Drive and Sunnydale Road in Nordhoek. Doesn't say the country, but you know what? If I back up to my search here and click maps, I bet Google knows where Long Beach Mall is. And yeah, as I'm zooming out here, I am in Cape Town, which if I keep zooming out, you will see is in the country of South Africa. And I'm at a McDonald's that is near Long Beach Mall. Now, Google Maps right here is going to be your best friend for finding stuff. So now that I'm zoomed in here, I can try searching this area for just McDonald's. Where's the McDonald's near here, Google? This one looks like it's right by it. So McDonald's in Sun Valley. Okay. So now here's the trick. I am almost positive I have located the correct McDonald's here. It's the only one that's by Long Beach Mall, which is right here. Now I have to give that answer over here. The way you do that, you may have noticed over here, there is a map of the world. So I'm in South Africa. So I'm down here and I'm in the city of Cape Town. And you can click back and forth between these maps. Once you've kind of got the McDonald's you want, I'm going to go for the Sun Valley one. And it's on this little peninsula, which should be pretty easy to see in this map. So it's right here. Let's zoom in. Okay, so I'm on the right peninsula. Let's see if I can find some other landmarks. Okay, so Fish Hook. And it's kind of here where it gets a little narrow. So let me zoom out. It's going to be over here where it gets a little narrow. Ah, there's Fish Hook. I saw it. Okay. All right. You're going to end up having to click back and forth. Okay, here's this lake. There's Fish Hook. It's kind of right in the middle there. But since they're both the same map, Sunnydale, oh, McDonald's Sun Valley right here. And I'm going to say that I am right about here. Guess. My guess was 9 yards, so less than a first down in football away. That got me the max, 5,000 points. I just did round 1 of 5. You're going to do that for 5 different locations, and then you'll have your final score. I hope you enjoy this. Please, please, please do not stress out about this. This isn't one of these things where if you get, kind of not the best score, you'll get a bad grade. That is not this at all. I was just trying to think of something kind of fun to let us explore the world a bit before we settle down and, well, start our next unit, which is going to be on the former Soviet Union. I hope you enjoyed this a little bit. If you need to know the secret word, well, you should have heard it back in the video. I spent about 10 seconds saying and spelling the word. And yeah, I think there's nothing left for me to say except please stay safe and stay healthy.